What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Abel Sanchez, Canelo Alvarez. Get this, Canelo Alvarez isn't making improvements, says Abel Sanchez. Gennady Golovkin's former trainer, Abel Sanchez, says that he's seeing no improvement in the game of Canelo Alvarez from the fight to his previous fighter and against Dimitri Bivol. Sanchez feels that the 32-year-old Canelo Alvarez has become very repetitive without any variation. Sanchez didn't say it, but the way that Canelo is fighting now, he stands no chance against Dimitri Bivol in a rematch, and he will be beaten by fighters like David Benavidez or David Morrell. Those guys would make Canelo look as old as Golovkin. You hate to say it, but Canelo is almost as shot as Golovkin is right now, and we'll see that once he fights Bivol again or faces Benavidez, the chances are Canelo will use his excuse about not wanting to fight Mexicans to swerve Benavidez for the remainder of his career. Okay. He said that's exactly what it is. Canelo won 10 rounds, maybe for sure 9, Abel said. About his thoughts about generously scoring Gennady Golovkin, he said, sure, he's got him boxing more and doing some of the fundamental things that he should be doing. And that's about Golovkin. So let me stop there. Okay. Abel saying that Canelo Alvarez is repetitive. I see that. I definitely see that. I see Canelo doing the same shit. I don't see him adjusting to certain opponents. I see the same way he fought Bivol is the same way he fought Gennady Golovkin. But to be fair, I've always thought that Bivol was a bigger, stronger, I don't know about stronger, but bigger version, more busier than Gennady Golovkin. So if Bivol's here, Gennady Golovkin's here. So those guys fight similar. Straight jab, right hand, but Bivol is more of a rapid fire like fighter, whereas Golovkin's mostly probing with the jab. So he's kind of like Golovkin 2.0 to me. So when he did fight those two, you can tell when Canelo started to fade, you could tell that Golovkin had success in those rounds. That's why he kind of closed the gap in that fight to a lot of people, well, the judges, that makes you think like, hey, well, what's going on with Canelo? Okay, so Canelo admitted like, hey, I'm fatigued. I don't really feel like I should. I need time to rest. Well, if he needs time to rest, he needs to rest. But I have seen a pattern with Canelo. You know, Canelo will slip, get up under the punches. He may throw a right. He may slip. He may throw the right and throw the uppercut. You know what I mean? He has like classic shots that he goes through. And those go-to shots will help him through the fight, and they're power shots. And if they're counter punches, a lot of times those counter punches will catch you and you don't see them. A lot of times Canelo lands pay dirt with the punch placement, but when he doesn't knock those fighters out, you can definitely tell he starts to decline, but he doesn't change anything. He just keeps doing the same stuff. You know, he may come in and, you know, come up under those punches because he's a short cat and he does a lot of slipping and moving and dipping and rubbernecking and stuff like that. But I think at a lot of times about Canelo, he doesn't know how to do anything different. He used to be a hellified body puncher. Now he's kind of dispersed with a lot of body punches. You know, the Canelo that stopped Beefy Smith at 154 the last time he actually made 154, he was a hellified body puncher. So you did see him come to the body a lot more. Now, he got to Golovkin's body to a certain degree, but he was worried about the jab. Golovkin didn't want to go to the body because he was worried about overhand rights and counter punches to the jab with the left hook from Canelo. So he didn't want to go down that way because we all know what his secret wound is. His secret wound is his body. But Canelo, like, he seemed like the same fighter that we've seen for the last few fights. Even in the Caleb Plant fight, if you look at Canelo, the Caleb Plant fight, Caleb was fast, he just didn't have power. Okay, and he didn't really have the movement for Canelo to respect him. Canelo was walking him down a lot of times, using that upper body movement to get in there, to set up those traps for those body punches. because Caleb was trying to throw these rapid fire punches that they didn't have really nothing on them that Canelo was worried about. But Canelo really, if you look at that fight again, he fought the same fight. He just landed certain shots, certain pivotal shots to get him out of there. So is Abel right? I think he is. But then again, it could pay to the fact that maybe Canelo is tired. I mean, the guy fought 4 fucking times last year. 4. 168 pounds, he was busy as he could be. I mean, and he took every strap at 168. So maybe that's it. But as far as technique and things like that for adjustments, I haven't seen Canelo do that. You guys tell me what you think about Abel Sanchez stating that Canelo Alvarez has not changed. Of course, please subscribe, and you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.